The emergency session of the Galactic Council was in chaos. Dozens of alien species shouted across the luminous chamber, feathers flaring, tendrils waving, mandibles clicking. Holograms of entire planets burning rotated above the central dais, casting flickering red light over frightened faces. The swarm has breached the Perseus arm. We've lost contact with the Shirian colonies. They're adapting to energy weapons. Again. Panic. Even the venerable Drexian matriarchs, rulers of a civilization 10,000 years old, sat silent, their ancient eyes wide. The galaxy's most advanced civilizations, those who thought themselves eternal, were being devoured by something older, hungrier. The swarm dotted moved like a virus, spreading planet to planet, assimilating life, consuming matter, growing. It had no diplomacy, no language, only hunger. Entire fleets vanished into its darkness. For the first time in 10 millennia, the Galactic Council debated retreat. Then the chamber doors opened. They walked in tall, upright, breathing confidently, with uniforms sharp and expressions unreadable. Humans, representatives of Earth. The chamber quieted dotted the center. Envoy Renus of the Tavari looked down. Humans, you are new to the stars. You cannot possibly understand the scale of what's coming. General Alexandria Holt stepped forward, her boots echoing against the crystal floor. Her voice was calm. We've studied the swarm. We've been preparing. One of the Sulik ambassadors hissed. Prepare? You've been in space for only a few centuries. We fought them for eons. Alexandria's lips curved into a faint smile. Exactly. You've been surviving. We've been planning to win. The Drexian matriarch stirred. What will you do that the rest of us have not? Alexandria tapped her wrist. A hologram of Earth's orbital grid sprang up, thousands of satellites, mechs, kinetic weapon platforms, and ... something new ... black. Angular ships. Vast, ominous. Each one bristling with weapons the Council did not recognize. This is the Aegis Fleet, she said. Built in secret. Designed for total war, the chamber murmured. The Sulik ambassador leaned forward. You're saying you built these while the rest of us begged for help? No, said Alexandria. We built them while you all watched humanity like a curiosity, like a minor species from a death world. You gave us observation status. Not membership, not technology. Just amusement. She paused. You underestimated the one thing you never understood. Humans never wait to be saved. Silence. And then the matriarch asked, what do you intend to do? Alexandria looked up. You all run. That's your nature. But humans? When monsters come, we fight them. She turned toward the exit. The council chamber erupted again, but now in disbelief. Anger, awe. A moment later, a single line echoed. Across the galaxy, broadcast on every emergency frequency, the Galactic Council has retreated. Humanity said, we got this. 12 days later, orbit of Ravnik 9, the swarm had arrived. A living mass of bioships, tendrils, and void-born predators filled the skies above Ravnik 9. The atmosphere boiled. Civilizations have fallen here before. It expected the same now. But this time, the stars blinked and the Aegis Fleet, the cloak at the front. The dreadnought Artemis ascending burned through the void like a blade of wrath. Beside it, squadrons of mechs the size of buildings launched from carriers, their metal wings gleaming under solar fire. The swarm surged forward, but Earth had brought hell. Railguns roared, sending slugs at near light speed through swarm carriers. Planetary shields held firm, reinforced with Earth's hybrid tech. Drones swarmed in perfect formation, dancing between swarm biotentacles and launching nanite bombs that unraveled flesh into mist. From the bridge of the Artemis, General Holt issued a command, engage Ragnarok Protocol. The sky opened. Weapon no other race dare build fire from deep orbit, a gravitational pulse that turned the swarm's own mass into collapsing singularities. Space bent. The swarm screened in 20 minutes. The tide had turned. Broadcast from Earth. One day later, a council of leaders from surviving species gathered via quantum feed. Behind them, their planet still smoked. And on their screens, a message played. Simple transmission, humanity's flag, Alexandria Holt's face. Her words, "We are not conquerors. We are not saviors. But if this galaxy needs someone to stand between monsters and the helpless, you know where to find us." 1 year later, the swarm had receded. The Aegis fleet patrolled the stars. Humans shared their tech, not all, but enough. Council seats were reshuffled. And at the heart of it all, Earth stood not as a junior species, but as a shield. A whispered phrase had spread across systems, growing with each retelling. When the galaxy ran ... humans stood. And then they added, "And, Syed, we got this."